You're watching Where Parents Talk TV. Today we're talking about prenatal nutrition. How many extra calories are too many extra calories even when you're pregnant? Well, to answer that and all of your questions is prenatal dietitian Jackie Demers. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, you're welcome.
So how many extra calories does a mom really need while she's pregnant?
Well, we tend to say that pregnant women should eat for two, but actually it's not two adults of 65 kilos. So we're talking in the first and second trimester 100 calories extra. So that's about a fruit or a yogurt. And then for the third trimester, we're talking about 300 calories. So that would mean 2 or 3 extra snacks in the day.
So not the pickles and ice cream at midnight. So there's that. What are some foods to focus on if you're going to be adding calories? What should you try to get into your diet?
Well, when we're talking about a healthy diet, we're talking about balance and moderation. So we want a variety of foods. We don't want to overdo it on some things, and we don't want to be missing on some foods. So what we're looking for is mostly making sure we're getting enough calories. So that's why dairies and meat and substitutes would be the focus. Also, we're looking into fish. That would be a good food to introduce in mom's diet, because we're looking into those omega-3s, those famous fatty acids that we're looking into, and the ones coming from fish are really good. So a good 2 meals of fish in a week would be a good recommendation.
Any fish?
Any fish. We're looking into smaller fish,
okay.
The ones that are not predators, so we'll be careful about swordfish and shark and tuna in a steak.
Avoid those.
We want to stay away from these ones, but if we're talking about sardines or smaller fish, mackerel, canned mackerel, things like this, will be okay.
So that's it. So add 100 calories for the first 2 trimesters, 300 in your final trimester. Any foods you should avoid other than those particular fish you mentioned?
We want to be careful about sweeteners. So saccharin and cyclamates should be totally avoided during pregnancy.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's interesting. So that's in a lot of foods, I bet, that you might not realize, certain yogurts and other things?
Saccharin is only sold in Canada as a sweetener as itself.
Okay.
So, and cyclamates, you want to be careful for those sweetening, adding these sweeteners into coffee or things like this. You want to be careful because some brands will have cyclamates. For the other ones, cyclamates can be found in a little bit of yogurt, so we want to be careful about that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Jackie Demers talking about prenatal nutrition, what you need to know on Where Parents Talk TV.
Enough?